Charlie Garcia Anthony here for Inter Worldwide. Remember when this hat came out? And I remember talking to my friend Christian Rivas going, that's probably the nicest hat I've ever bought in my whole life. They're gonna have to beat it. They're gonna have to beat it this time round. And I hope that instead of a big 2-0, it's 2 X's. I'm gonna have to start looking at some tattoos soon. Because at plus 15, it almost looks unattainable now. Almost looks unattainable. Almost. We just need to make sure that we don't F up the next 2 or 3 Serie A games, because at this point in time, I don't see Juve winning their next 3. I see them losing at least 1. And I think that 3 or 4 points now out of our next 2 to 3 games basically locks up the title. In terms of it theoretically being done, theoretically it has to be done. After today winning that 2-1, knowing that the Bologna game can now be a free hit, so to speak. And we knew that we had a couple of free hits in our arsenal now, but I'm glad that we didn't see it that way. Because thanks to Juve and thanks to Milan as well to an extent, the games against Lecce, Atalanta and now Genoa, they were not must-wins. But we made sure that they were must-wins. And for that, I'm grateful. And for that, I'm happy. I think today was a day where everybody knew Alexis Sanchez wanted to score. The penalty for me is doubtful, dubious. I mean, I'll front up on other groups and say that it was. I don't care. Anything to keep these crybabies acting like kindergarten students. Lautaro was poor today. I think a lot of our players weren't that good today, and I think these sort of games where they need a shake-up are the best sort of ways to do it. I said after we beat Roma 4-2, not only was I happy that we won, but I'm happy that we won in that manner, in a manner that forced us to go back to basics, grind out and grovel out a game against a tough opponent away from home. Well, today we had a situation that we hadn't had for a while, a game where even though we weren't playing well, we clearly had the grip, but we almost let it slip. And to go 2-1 down, but then after that not really look like we'd concede the second, despite the offside goal, which I was pretty upset with when it went in. I think that Inter basically won today in the best way possible, to show grit, to show grinta, to show that we still need to fight. And this sort of mentality going into Atletico will be huge. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking about the rotation and who would you pick for Atletico, now knowing that we've given Thuram the rest he needs, Fratesi the rest he needs, Hakan Çalhanoğlu should be available to an extent. Asllani was half good today and then he kind of went half bad again. So not too sure what we're going to say about him. A decent performance from Asllani, but could do better. Other than that, guys, very calm, very collected. I might do some more content when I get home this afternoon today, because at the moment it's all just keep a lid on it until we roar with emotion, until we roar with joy. 15 points, 11 games. That's it. Ciao.